Today we're going to do sandwiches.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to identify demand and supply zones.
Okay.
First of all, I want you to brief me on what you understand by supply and demand zones.
Okay. Supply and demand zones are
First of all, what's a demand zone?
Okay. A lot of times I confuse them. I don't know which one is the buy and which one is the sell zone anyway, but I know supply and demand zones are areas where not exactly support and resistance per se. There are zones, areas where what will I say? I don't know the English to use. Areas that attract areas that attract buyers or sellers, or I don't know the English, but I know what it is anyway, but I don't know how to explain.
No. You need to, okay, I understand. Now, demand is where buyers are and supply is where sellers are. Or in another sense, demand is where buyers come into to take the price upwards, and supply is where sellers come into play to take the sellers or to sell that. So in other words, demand is a seller's, demand is the buyer's side and supply is the seller's side. You understand? Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Good. So now how do you identify demand and supply zones? Now, demand and supply can also be like a form of support and resistance.
Support and resistance,
yeah, they're almost the same. They almost do the same thing, but many people want to just give it another name. But I feel it's just the same thing, but people just want to put some jargon. Everybody wants to call its own. Just like in the Bible, everybody has his own way of interpreting the Bible. So someone will say support and resistance.
Yeah.
Someone also say demand and supply. They're almost doing the same thing. Okay, now how do we find support and resistance or demand and supply zones? Let's take for instance. The first thing you should know is you should first scan is look for big candles.
Okay.
Yes, big candles, like candles that are big. Like this.
Okay.
Just looking for them. Those big candles. That's where. So this is this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like engulfing candles.
We'll come there soon, but I just want you to be noting the big candles. The reason why big candles is because those are the places where.
Right.
Those areas are where, let's say, buyers and sellers come in more. So big candles are momentum. So if in this particular candle, it shows that buyers came into the market because of how big the candle was. And yeah, this was where like how sellers came to the market because of how big the candle was. Okay. So those are some of the ways of identifying supply and demand zones. So where the big candles are.
Okay.
Now the second one is where you
irrespective of the time frame.
Yes.
Time frame.
Yeah, yes. So you go to the higher time frame, you see where the big candles are. When I say big candles, really big candles, like candles that moves beyond more than one candle. For example, this candle has closed beyond has closed beyond these candles, these two candles. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This candle is big enough to close around this level. So it also can also go, this can be a demand zone. So everything on top is a sell. We're looking at this big bullish candle that has engulfed or encompassed these three candles. So that's a demand zone. Yeah. Now, demand and supply zones are the places that we can fulfill that principle of buying low and selling high. So if you want to buy low and sell high, you have to look for those demand and supply areas. That's where you can get your sell high and buy low from. So that's the first part. Now the second part is you look for rejections. Candles with longer wicks.
Okay.
Yes, candles with longer wicks. So candles with longer wicks like this. This is also one. You can see them all. These are just bases. We will not even take. That's even not the main core. But I want you to understand what we mean by demand and supply. So these are the rejection areas, like where the market rejects prices so often.
Okay.
Now, another way of also determining is you should look for price where prices are rejecting most often. That's where you can identify your demand and supply zones where prices like rejecting most often. So let's say this particular form, markets come and do what came to market form came to reject it. So it can form this can be a supply.
Okay.
It can be a supply zone.
Yeah.
Now you can see that after market rejects that zone, you can see that there was a big candle. It's a big candle that formed over here, right?
Yeah.
See how market came to retest. See how market came to retest that particular zone.
Okay.
So let me do this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you see, you have this big push up, came to retest it again. Yeah. So the reason why this candle is so important, these big candles are so important, is because that's where the buyers come. Because this is a bullish candle. So yeah. So you should expect that around this level, price level, you should expect more bulls coming in to push the price up, because that's where the price moved up first. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Until it's broken. Until it's broken. Here's a typical example. Have you seen this big candle, bullish candle here?
Yeah.
Yeah, prices went all the way up and came to retest it again at this level. So prices came to retest, yeah, this big candle, yes. So that's a good demand zone. But you can see that this bearish candle was also long as well. But when price got there, it couldn't have any much rejection. Rather, it came to test it. It actually broke it and retested before going up.
Okay.
It's called the flip zones, but we'll get there in another session. But I just want us to see how you can identify supply and demand zones on the chart easily. Okay. Now, the best way of actually looking for supply and demand zones are looking for engulfing patterns.
Okay.
Yes. You know engulfing pattern, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Engulfing pattern. Normally, people like trading engulfing pattern we have an engulfing pattern here. So what happens when you see it then forming, then it starts to sell, right? Good. We can also see it as a supply zone. If you see how prices went all the way there, play around it, came back again, and do all those things. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at a typical engulfing pattern here too as well. It's an engulfing pattern.
Yeah.
So after it formed, it went all the way down before going up again. But you can see that it came to retest. It looks like it came to retest that price level again, broke it a little bit before coming down again and doing those things. Good. So engulfing pattern means one candle is stronger than the other. That means the bulls are stronger than the bears, or the bears are stronger than the bulls. In this sense, this is where the bulls were. This is a bullish candle, but then the next candle became bearish. And after that, the market rallied. Now, before this engulfing pattern formed, you realize that there's also another engulfing pattern here. So this engulfing pattern was tested over here before another further sell.
Okay.
And checking our rules, we had a very big candle, right?
Yeah.
Which engulfed this candle.
Yeah.
Before it came down to retest it again, that zone, before it fell.
Yeah.
Good. So those are the ways of identifying demand and supply areas. Let's look at this. We have an engulfing pattern here. There's a bullish engulfing. Price went up, came to retest the price at this level.
Yeah.
Several times before going up. It showed that it couldn't really hold. Then it dropped. Now, when we are trading, we're actually taking trades. You know the reason why you wouldn't take this engulfing or this zone. You ignore it, yes, because you're already in the downtrend.
Yeah.
So the best way of actually trading these zones is looking for the main trend. You see the main trend is down, right?
Yeah.
So you should be looking for supply zones. Since it's selling, you're looking for supply zones to sell from. Am I making some sense? I don't know if.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Now let's go a bit deeper. Let's search for more examples before we go into sandwich, because that's the main thing. But let's go into more examples. Okay, you can see that we had 1 year engulfing pattern here. Market was playing around it. So it's also around here. Okay. We have 1, 2 as over here as well.
Okay.
The supply, I don't know if maybe if you backdate it, you realize that market came to test that zone several times. Okay. Let's This 2008, 2018. Yeah. Okay. Do you understand Do you understand sandwich?
No.
Okay. Do you have any questions on demand and supply zones?
Okay, so for demand and supply zones, the 3 ways to identify it is to 1, look for big candles. 2, look for rejection areas.
Yeah.
That's candles with long wicks.
Yes, candles with long wicks, yes.
And then the third one is identify engulfing patterns.
Yes.
Then
The
in a
last
downtrend.
Yeah, you actually
downtrend.
Okay, sorry, continue.
In a downtrend, we look for supply zones to sell. In an uptrend, we look for demand zones to buy.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
When we get into active trading, you will know when to start taking demand zones on the up demand zones in a downtrend and supply zones in the uptrend. Okay. The right way, yes. I'm looking for a certain picture that has the. Okay, I have it here. Let me share this. Okay, can you see what I've shared? What I've shared?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's clear what a sandwich is, right? Now, sandwich is just 2 candles being engulfed by one candle being engulfed by 2 candles in the opposite direction. So this is a single sandwich bar. So this 2 bullish candles with a bearish candle. Hello?
Please take that again. I didn't get it.
2 bullish candles. Yeah, 2 bullish candles. This is the bullish sandwich. That means it has a bearish candle in between 2 bullish candles.
Okay.
That's what it means.
Okay.
And the bearish candle is bearish sandwiches when it has two bearish candles and with a bullish candle in between.
Okay.
I want you to master the single one first, but so right now I want you to just ignore this one, ignore this, the double one. Okay. Just ignore it. Yes. So concentrate on this. Because that's what we are going to be seeing more.
The blue is the bullish candle, right?
Yes, bullish candle, yes.
Okay.
I want to go back to the chart if you're okay with this picture.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Let me color code this very well so that we can all see the bullish candles and the bearish candles. Did you share the link or to download the indicator?
No.
Oh, okay, because I have an influx of people downloading it since it's free. Anyway, it's one of those things. All right, so on this chart, let's identify all the sandwiches that you can see. Now,
okay.
One feature of the sandwich is it's accompanied with an engulfing pattern.
Okay.
It's accompanied with a golfing pattern. So anytime you see a sandwich, you should know that there is a golfing pattern that's going to accompany it.
Okay.
All right. So let's start identifying them. This is one. You see, this is a sandwich because of this engulfing pattern.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Well, this one is a bit tricky, you know.
It's very tricky. Okay. This is a bullish candle. This is a bearish candle. This is another bullish candle. So you can't say sandwich.
Okay, so the last candle has to be engulfing.
Has to engulf the third.
The third candle has to engulf the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, not really. See, this is the bullish candle, and you have a bearish candle. You have a bearish candle. And we have another bullish candle.
Mm-hmm.
That is enough to tell you that this is a sandwich. SW.
Okay.
Sandwich zone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is another one. Can you say it? This one?
Okay, yeah.
This is another one.
Okay.
This is another one. Another one too is also here.
Okay.
This is even a daily chart.
So irrespective of where it happens, it's
How?
irrespective of the area it happens. It doesn't have to happen at a supply and demand zone per se.
Yes. When the sandwiches are being created, it forms sandwich and it creates demand and supply zones. Those are the demand and supply zones.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Let me go into a lower time frame so that we will get a clearer picture of what I mean. We go to for and we even take the first candle that we see. This is sandwich. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Why?
The bearish candle is between two bullish candles.
Okay. Good. Now
And the third one
engulfed it. When you're looking at engulfing, you're looking at closure. That the closure of the third candle should be beyond the middle candle.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yes, I think.
Okay. This is also another sandwich.
Okay.
Yes, another sandwich.
Okay.
Another sandwich. Right now, I'm only introducing to you what sandwich is. I'm not teaching you how to trade it yet.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So this is also another sandwich.
Okay.
Now, there's a rule in trading sandwich.
Okay.
The rule is when a sandwich is formed, like this particular sandwich, when a sandwich is formed, this is bullish or bearish sandwich. Which is it? This is a bullish sandwich, right?
That's a bullish sandwich. Huh?
Bullish sandwich. Good. Now, when you have a bullish sandwich, you should know that the reason why the sandwich actually formed is because there were consecutive bullish candles.
Okay.
forming before a bearish candle form before another bullish. That should tell you that the market wants to continue.
Okay.
Should I take it again?
Yeah.
Okay. When a sandwich is formed, you should look at the consecutive candles that came before the sandwich was formed. So yeah, before this sandwich was
Okay.
formed, or even this particular sandwich, when it was formed, we had two bullish candles, right?
Yeah.
Before the bearish candle came, before the bullish candle came.
Yeah.
What it means is, it's telling you that the market wants to continue the move that it started over here.
Okay.
So this bearish candle was just a pullback for a good entry for it to continue.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So when you get that, that means, and you get a sandwich, what it means is the next candle should continue the buy up.
Okay.
So after the sandwich is formed, you should get the next candles continuing up. You should get the market continuing up.
Yeah.
Good. So let me ask you this question: what's this a sandwich? Yes or no?
As a bearish sandwich.
Good. So what should we expect after the berry sandwich is formed?
A drop lower.
Okay, so it dropped, right?
Yeah.
But it couldn't continue.
Yeah.
Good. So when we come into trading it, I'll show you why it couldn't continue and how to trade it if it's against you. Are you with me, Joshua?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So let's continue searching for sandwiches. Okay, we have one here. We have one here, right? And we have several of it over here. We had a nice one too here. So I want you to train your eye and identify the sandwiches that you see.
Okay.
We have another sandwich here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The fun part of trading hasn't come yet.
Okay.
So you just take your time, understand what the sandwich is all about. Okay. So why don't you ask me a question before we continue?
What?
I want to ask me a question before we continue.
I don't have any question for now. I think I understand the concept.
Yeah, everything's clear.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So first of all, the big bars the momentum bars are where the demand and supplies are. These big bars. That's where you see them.
Okay.
And where you see rejections are also where you can get the demand and supply zones.
Mm-hmm.
Because this was a very big supply. This means there was a very big supply. This whole big candle, there's a big supply at this price level. Level. Yes, there's a big supply at this price level, big one. And if you come here you see that there's a big demand at this price level. So when the market got to this price level, the market shot up. Hello?
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. So after this demand zone was created, and market started continue going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. You see that you might find it difficult to actually identify these supply and demand zones, but with the tools that you have or that will introduce to you, you realize that when you put it on the chart, you know that okay, this is where it is. So when you find a demand on those tools, that's the best place to pick a trade.
Okay.
Yeah. How long do you have?
I still have time. I'm here.
I mean, how long do you have? You want us to continue in showing you how we pick trades on it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm giving the first rule on how to pick a trade on sandwiches.
All right.
I actually taught you. I'm sure you have forgotten. Now, like I said.
Okay, sure, I forgot.
Yeah, I said it. I'm sure you have forgotten. Now, like I said, when you see a sandwich forming,
Okay.
look at the previous candles and see if they have any consecutive candles forming around it.
Yeah.
So after this sandwich was formed, you realize if you go back, you realize that there was a bullish candle, like two bullish. Yeah. So this candle was just a pullback. So the sandwich was formed, and we had to continue the buy.
The buy. Oh.
So that's the first rule of taking the trade.
Okay.
Second
I
rule.
have that written already.
Okay. Second rule is to mark off the zone of the bearish candle or the sandwich bar as your place of retest. Should I come again?
Mark out the sandwich bar as your place of retest.
Mm-hmm. I'm coming. Let me do this. Like for instance here.
Okay.
No, there's it. Okay, so the market had to break, had to continue the buy, but I came to retest the zone before going up to get a better price.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look like it. Let's look for a typical example. Another typical example. This is a sandwich.
Okay.
But if you look at the previous candles, what happened? Are you seeing we have so many sandwich forming here. So these are the sandwiches that you should be careful of. Too many sandwiches.
Okay. Okay.
Too many sandwiches forming. So now when this is a sandwich, bullish sandwich, right?
Yeah.
But we had a bearish sandwich, so it's not considered as a sandwich. That's why it couldn't continue up.
Yeah.
Now we have the bearish sandwich here. So if you look on the previous two candles, you realize this was a bearish candle. So this bullish candle was just a pullback to continue. So if you are selling over here, you might have a drawdown a little bit. Let me clear this. You have a drawdown when you sell here before it actually came down.
Yeah.
Good. Or you can take a trade like this. You can mark off your zone, your sandwich zone.
Okay.
Then you put the pending order here for the market to come and retest. Give it like 30 pips drawdown before it comes down.
Yeah.
400 pips. Are you noting it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What sandwich is this?
The bullish sandwich.
Okay. Now what happened to it after it formed? So what's the first rule what's the first rule?
Look at the previous consecutive candles.
Okay.
Before the sandwich was formed.
Good. And we had a bullish candle right here. You have a 2, you have a 3. So that means you should expect the market to continue the bull up.
Yeah.
Which it did, right?
Yes.
So you can either buy when the market close, when this candle close, when this particular candle close, you can buy when this candle close, or you put your pending order at this level.
Okay.
Your stop loss can be here. But mostly I like to wait for the candle to close beyond the zone before I take out my position.
Okay.
So you can see that we had a retest. Market went up, we had a retest before it actually going up. Come back again before going up again.
Yeah.
Now, whilst it was even pulling back, it formed another sandwich again. When you're done, I want you to fix it. I want you to choose a date that this is another good sandwich, bullish sandwich, because of this consecutive bullish candle, right?
Okay.
There's another one too as well, because we had this here.
Okay.
Now this is the double sandwich I was talking about.
Okay.
It's a rare case, but you realize we had a bullish candle here, the bullish candle. So you only had to wait for a retest. So the market actually came to retest that zone before going up. Remind you, this is a 4-hour time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a date that you think we should go and test, so that I'll show you how the market actually reacts on the sandwich. Give me any date.
Any day of the week. Okay, I should pick a date.
Yes.
This is 2020.
Yeah, this 2020, yeah.
So let's do August 1st.
August 1st.
Yes, sir.
Okay, August 1st. So it's around this 2nd August. So it's around this place.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we had our first sandwich. Yeah. But it didn't. But it defied our rule.
Okay.
Our first rule, it defied our first rule. We didn't get any consecutive bearish candle.
Yeah.
Good. So what do? We wait for a pullback, or we wait for a perfect entry, a perfect setup. You can take the risk of selling, but when you have too many shady up and down, no consecutive candles forming, you realize that the market is not yet set to run. So if you could have waited a little bit, so we have 1, 2 bearish candles, a bullish candle, we had a sandwich over here. Then we had a reverse again. So the point is, once a sandwich is formed, whether bearish or bullish, the next one should continue or to this, because the first one was a bullish candle. No, sorry, was bearish sandwich. This is a bearish sandwich.
Yes.
Yes, we expected to continue the sell. It didn't continue. It went up. After it did that, it formed a bullish sandwich. But it's not a valid bullish sandwich. Why?
Because of the previous candles.
Yes, the previous candles are not there. Now it formed another bearish candle here. Bearish sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Good. But it's also didn't look so convincing, but it actually went down.
Yeah.
Good. So what are you going to do? Are you going to take that risk to sell? No. So
No.
good. So you can wait for this perfect sandwich. It looks big, but it's also a sandwich. This one, because we had a consecutive candle here.
Yeah.
So when you sell, you had to pull back a little bit before it's actually started rallying all the way down. This 4 hours, so these are the swing trades.
Yeah.
Like consecutive, consistent trades, money.
What's your preferred time frame for sandwiches?
I don't trade sandwich like I'm following trend. I trade sandwich in the form of pulling back or retest or re-entry a signal or a trend.
Okay.
Yes, that's another way of trading. Right now, I'm showing you how we use sandwich to pick a trade. When you get deeper in advanced form, you will know how to use sandwich, how to pick pullbacks, re-entry, and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue. Are we in a downtrend? Yes. How will you know we're in a downtrend? Yes. The other tools will help you to know that we're in a downtrend,
Okay.
which you haven't got there yet. So let's see. So I guess. Okay, we are actually riding because we took the sell from we took the sell from here, so we are riding the sell.
Okay.
So when do we stop selling? And when do we take our next trade? So let's see if you get any bullish consecutive, any bullish sandwich that we can take or buy.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Are you moving? I'm moving. We still have a bearish. We still have a bearish.
Double.
No, this is a bearish. This is right.
Sandwich. Yeah.
So you look at the candle before it's also a bearish, so bull. Then you are selling. We can also have the same thing, bearish sandwich again over here because of this consecutive sell over here. So this was a bearish signal. We have this. So the sell continued again. Good. Now we had 1, 2, 3, 4. They had a bearish candle and a bullish candle. So year 2 was a good time to buy for some small pips.
Yeah. As a bullish sandwich.
Yes, bullish sandwich, yes. How many pips will you even get for buying? 30 pips on a 4-hour time frame. But but you see that prices was just constantly retesting this sandwich.
Yeah.
At this level.
Yeah.
So you could just be scalping, making some money because if you are buying at this level, 30, you come out, 30, you come out because this is actually the main trend is not buy yet, it's still sell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so 30, you come out, 30, you come out again until it gets broken. Now when it got broken, when it got broken, what happened? This candle broke it, right?
Yes.
But the market had to do what?
Retrace.
Yeah, test the zone again test that zone before dropping. Now this is the fun thing. You realize that market did a consecutive 3 bearish sells before the bull came and formed a sandwich.
Yeah.
And formed a sandwich here before it continued to sell. Be good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Now let's look at I actually don't trade sandwich alone. I trade sandwich with other things. So, but I just want you to have the feel of how sandwich behaves before we go into the real main trading.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when you see the fun. I know the session is boring today, but
It's not though. this sandwich thing.
yeah,
It just made me really understand something. There's this candlestick pattern they always talk about, the inside bar candle.
okay, the inside bar, yeah.
So this, I've been struggling with that, and it's mainly for trend continuations. Although sometimes it's used for reversal as well.
Yeah,
it's very confusing. So this sandwich thing now has
cleared it a little bit.
Given me so much clarity. Not a little low. That's cleared it big time.
Okay, now let's see. We want to take another trade with the sandwich.
Okay.
And you see, we have this is what I actually hate. This bullish bearish before taking off. It's confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't like it. So by year, it's also a nice place to also take a trade because we had this. The main secret is you having to see consecutive candles. You see, consecutive candles. Then you get a pullback. So you have a double sandwich. Then the buy starts from here.
Yeah.
So if you get a buy, you're taking how many pips? 70 pips or 80 pips from inside before it actually pull back. So let's draw a zone over there from this. This is actually a weekend gap, but let's draw a zone. Let's see if we can get something from it. So the market actually came to this is what the market actually did. So market broke out, came to retest it here, up again, then broke out again. Didn't you realize that this was a fake out sell?
Yeah.
Because after the next one should have retested it and closed below it, but it closed inside the zone.
Inside the zone, yeah.
Yeah, so when you have that, that means the market is not ready to pull back. It's not ready to continue the sell.
Yeah.
So you realize that after the breakout, we're looking for a sell here, a retest again before the market started pulling up. So with this method of taking trade the sandwich, it's for scalping. It's for scalping purposes.
Okay.
Yeah, scalping purposes. This method of taking trades. So if you want to take trade when you see consecutive trades, like consecutive candles, so you just wait for a bearish candle to form. Then when you see the next bullish candle that form to confirm this candles, you buy and come out from the market. So these are scalping methods that I use. So yeah, we have consecutive 1, 2 candles. So the pullback, wait for a bearish candle, we sell, we make some money from inside. We have 1, 2 candles, a pullback, a bearish candle, then we sell, we make some money from inside until the real trend starts. So mind you, realize that we could have put in our pending order at this sandwich zone and taken a trade and go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not all the sandwiches that you should be taking note of.
Okay.
One thing, in every week you have a sandwich formed in 4 hours.
Okay.
Every week there'll be a sandwich formed, and that sandwich might be tested within a week.
Okay.
Within a week, it might be tested within a week. So if we draw our if we put our period separator, we should see that this was a whole week.
Okay.
From here to here was a whole week. That whole week, how many pips did we move? We moved 140 pips. It's quite normal. So where is even the sandwich? Okay, this was the sandwich for the week. We had 1, 2, 3 candles, a sandwich, a bearish candle sandwich, and a buy came. Then it went up.
Okay.
I look at how market actually reacted on that one.
Okay.
So market had to always retest that zone.
Yeah.
Let's go to the following week. If I say flip zone, you understand flip zone?
Flip zone, no.
Okay, when a support tends to a demand, and when the demand tends to support.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
Okay. So let's go to this following. This week, what happened to this week? We had our first sandwich.
Okay.
We have how many candles here? 1, 2, then bearish pullback, and a sandwich was formed. Yeah. Correct?
Yeah.
So what we were expecting was to continue what? Sell.
So.
But what happened? It couldn't do that.
Yeah.
It came to break it.
Mm-hmm.
Once it's broken, it will tell you that the zone here has turned to what? From supply to
Support
demand.
from
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is going to be a demand zone now. So after it broke the zone, you can just buy and follow up for the rest of the week. Or you can wait for since you know that since I've drawn a zone and it has broken the sandwich, you will look for a consecutive candle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We had a pullback here. We had some mini sandwich here. So we had a bullish sandwich.
Yeah.
Then boom.
You enter.
You enter.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one is easier for the
Very
setup.
easy. Yeah, exactly. Easy setup. Let's go to the following week. Do you have any sandwich? We actually have a sandwich. We have, let's say, a true sandwich. Let's say this was a sandwich. Let me show you why.
Double bar.
No, this 1, 2 bearish candles, bullish candle, bearish candle. So you expect it to continue,
Okay.
but it didn't continue. Then we had a breakout of the zone.
Okay.
So when you take your buy, you realize that you have a drawdown. It depends on how many pips you want. But if you are looking at doing the retest method, want to come and put your pending order at the zone for the retest before it continues, you get it.
Okay. This one is a bit.
Is that?
This one, except for the retest part, it's a bit complex.
Complex.
I said except for the retest part, it's not as clear as the previous one.
Okay. Which part didn't you understand? How to draw the sandwich zone or?
No, I mean the setup.
And the sort of, yeah, so
For this particular week.
Yeah, this particular week, yeah.
Except for I understand the drawing the zone, breakout, and retest of the zone. I said, except for this part, the previous week is clearer than this one. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
The setup for the previous week was much clearer or easier to catch than this one.
Yes, exactly. So let's go to the following week. We had a sandwich here too as well. This sandwich is very tricky, but I think we can take this sandwich here. No, this sandwich was like this. 1, 2, bearish candle, bullish candle. So we are looking to buy, right? But it didn't continue the buy. It came to close below it. So this zone becomes the what?
Supply zone.
Yeah, supply zone. Flip zone. So it comes supply zone because you're looking for a demand, kind of supply zone. So what you do, either you take the sell or you wait and put your pending order at this level. You'll be making your money from inside. So at that point, if you look at your pending order, you're taking 80 pips, almost close to 100 pips. We have another 100 pips as well. So you see the whole week, what was market doing that whole week? You realize that it was just playing in the sandwich zone that whole week.
Yeah.
Just playing the zone. Retesting, not playing the zone. Okay. So let's go to this week as well. So we have 1, 2 bearish candles. So this, okay, you're looking for sell. I think it's an easy setup. Because this is what the sandwich is. It's a double sandwich.
Double bar.
Yeah, double bar sandwich. So we're looking to sell.
Yeah.
So the sell was coming from this candle after the bearish this thing formed, and boom. You realize that if you can take another retest at this zone, at the zone.
Yeah.
So you can enter here. First entry is here. Second entry is at when the market is retesting here. There we go. So this is a very easy setup. This is this week is also very easy. Check this out. So you see, this is just trading only sandwich, just pure price action. Can you identify the sandwich?
Yeah.
Is it correct? What sandwich is that?
That's a bearish sandwich now.
Okay, so what are we looking to sell, right? And we actually had it, so we had a sell.
Yeah, that was a clean one. Eh?
Yeah, very clean and sweet setup. Okay, remember I told you that there's always a retest of a sandwich every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was this sandwich over here after this this bearish candles, bullish. You had a bearish, so you realize market broke it, retested, it couldn't break that zone, then it started falling.
Yeah.
Good. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this tricky thing. Yeah. You see the sandwich. Let's extend it to the next week and see how it behaves.
Okay. Actually reacted around there.
Exactly. So you see how market is actually playing around it. But we had another sandwich there which was also being reacted on. This sandwich.
Yeah.
It was actually this particular one because per our rule we are looking for consecutive candles, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, pull back. Then the buy came, then we had a buy and we're going up. This came to retest it again because of this sandwich zone.
Yeah.
Came to retest it before going up again, all the way up. Even after breaking that zone, it came to retest it here twice.
Yeah.
So that's actually basically it. Yes. This is just like some about 1% of how the sandwich is being traded. Actually, I traded the sandwich. This is just a preview of it. Yes, the real thing comes when we are adding with the other tools. The other tools that we have is the volume and the open prices.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to practice the sandwiches. They'll be locating the sandwiches on the chart. Be locating the sandwiches on the chart, and so that you get confident with it. So you know that okay, this is a sandwich. This is not a sandwich. How do you use it? How do you use that? Now, if you add sandwich to your daily trading strategy, any daily strategy that you have, and you add sandwich to it. You add sandwich to it, you will always be at an edge.
Yeah.
You know, most of the strategies that I have put in place goes with any other strategy that someone is playing with. So whatever strategy that you are actually trading with, you will my concepts always helps to filter good trades or to get
Yeah.
So if you add it to whatever strategy that you have, you realize that this also makes sense in taking trades.
Yeah.
Good. See this one. I just saw it. See this. Very nice. We broke it. We're actually looking for a buy. You realize this big candle. It means what?
Which big one?
The bullish
That's
candle.
a zone. That's a demand and supply zone.
Yeah. No, not demand supply. Demand zone. Be specific.
Demand zone.
That's a demand zone because of the bullish candle.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's also had a sandwich as well over here. So all you're waiting for, yes, you're waiting for it too. So you actually broke it. Yeah, retest, but it couldn't go up. It was still giving bullish candles. So this was also another ticket. 1, 2, 3. Bearish bar, bullish bar.
Yeah, exactly.
And by that time, it came out from the zone.
Yeah.
So after coming out from the zone, it came to retest it before even actually shooting up.
Yes.
And that one was how many pips? 180 pips.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay, Joshua, I think that's it for the sandwich and demand and supply zones. That's the way I see it, and it has been helping me several times. So you can use that. So this would be the one, but this would be the last but one introduction to my other tools. So the last one is going to be on the volumes.
Okay.
This very one, the volumes. How to use them and how I see them. But I can't show you how I actually got them. But I'll show you how we actually trade it.
Okay.
Then after that, we will get into real-time trading with the tools and everything that I've taught you.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So I think
For the sandwiches,
uh-huh.
I have one question. To draw the sandwich zone, we use the middle bar.
Yeah, the middle bar.
The size of the middle bar to draw the
high and
zone.
low. The high and low.
The high and low of the middle bar to draw the zone, right? Okay. That's it.
I taught Larry, and he got it so fast that he's even applying it so in other chat and the rest, and it was amazing. Like he learned it so fast.
Yeah. It's an amazing concept. Something especially for trend continuation.
Exactly, that's the word. Trend continuation. I actually use that a lot. So, but I don't even use them 4 hour that much. It's 1 hour that if you get a retest 1 hour, that's where to get a better price. If you just this candle alone is good. Just this zone alone is good. So you can see market pullback. You couldn't get to that level going out there. So yeah, I mean that's it. It's one of those things.
Oh, thank you very, very much.
Okay. Any other questions?
Well, no. When are we going to have the volumes session?
Yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time.
Okay. All right, sir.
All right.
Let me look at my charts for sandwiches.
All right.
And also try to go through what you taught me yesterday.
All right.
About the ranges and all of that.
It works a lot. I mean, it's an easy way to. So you see, try to combine the ranges and the listen as well, ranges and the sandwich, and see how to take a reversal trade.
Okay.
And you see the pattern that is forming on you or for you.
All right. Sir.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. Safe.
All right. Thank you.
All right.